Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you on how to create a travel guidebook for Amazon KDP. So the first thing you need to actually do is to subscribe to my channel. Then let's dive into the video. So what you should have in mind is knowing the country, the city you want to write about. So let's say we're writing about Rome. Let me take Rome as an instance. So I'm going to create a new document. Remember, keep it in mind, I'm just creating a draft for you guys to use. You have to design it in your own way. So new document, then I'll name it Rome Travel Guide. Great. So once we are in, you click on the three buttons on the top right corner. Then make sure you set your page to A5. That is what most writers use. Then we'll name it Rome Travel Guide. You put it in the print layout, so it's going to look more of a book. Then let me put this. Yeah, I love putting the year, so it's going to get the attention of buyers to actually get the book. Then you make sure this is in the middle. So I'm making all this bold. I'm increasing the size to 20. Let me see 80. Let me see 20. Then this line in the middle. Then I love also using my fonts to be EB Garamond. It gives more of a book-like font. But remember, I said use your own design. Okay, you can decide to put this title in the middle, on top, anywhere you choose. Then the next thing, we're gonna go to the next page break here. So on the next page, you can decide to put about author, about the book, dedication, any kind of thing you want to put right here. But I'm not going to put in it. You can put it in your own. I'm going to put in it because I'm just showing you a layout of how a travel guidebook should look like. So next thing we're going to do is the table of content. If you want a copyright text, like a copyright, I'll show you how to make a copyright. I'll drop a Telegram link in the description channel. So you click on the Telegram link. I'm going to drop a copyright format that you can use for your book. You edit it in your own way, put your author name, and so on and so forth. You can also put your author name down below here, but I didn't put it. You can actually put it. And there's a header here. I can put, let me say my author name is Ruth Thomas. Then I'll put this EB Garamond. Oh no, let me use a then this will be at the end here. It is, it says, yeah. Now it's going to be on every page I make. The Ruth Thomas will be there. Then next thing we're putting in is the table of contents. Let me reduce this to 14. Yeah, table of contents. So underlined, and this will be in the middle. Let me put this into. Yep. Table of contents. Now, in the table of contents part, we're going to be using our ChatGPT. So you head over to your ChatGPT and you be like, what's going to be my table of contents? You make sure you communicate with your ChatGPT very, very well. So you go on like, make me a table of contents for Rome travel guide. So you send. You wait for it to load. But keep in mind, we are making our table of contents different from any other writer. If we're using this format, it's going to give this format, ChatGPT is going to give this format to every person that asks for a travel guide content. So we'll make it different from any other writer and make it unique. So send. So it's going to give you a unique table of content. Now, at this level, we're going to decide on what topic we're going to talk about. What I mostly do, I'll pick the top 10. Yes. And I'll paste it on my book. So make sure you're removing all this. And yep. Yeah. So I always put this at 9 at first. Then I'll paste. So it's still bold. Okay. So we'll start off here. We'll make sure we're changing everything here to the normal format. Move from bold, underlined, and reduce it to 9 at first. Now the first heading is going to be Rome unveiled, the internal story. So it's going to be like this. Remember, you can design it the way you choose to design it. I make this bold, and I'll make this bigger than any other one below. Now the subheading, I'll remove this, make it underlined, then merge it up. And merge it up. Remember, oh, there's still more. Sorry. Now you have to cut this down again. Sorry, wait. I made a mistake. Okay. Yeah, this way it stops. Right. This way it stops. So number 2, you do it the same way. Bold. 11. Then all this. You move it, underline, and 9. Okay. So arrange it again. Before you go on to do number 2, you make sure you finish up with this, so there will not be unnecessary spaces in between your subtitles. Now, if you see before there was space above here, but now there's no more space. Okay. So this one's underlined. Now you have seen how I'm making my table of contents. You do the remaining that same way. Now I'm going to leave in the remaining one and head on to the chapter 1. Start with chapter 1. You make this also big. Put it in the center and big let me see, put at 20. Yeah. Then we're going to be using our chat GPT again. This one will be 9. We're going to be using our chat GPT again. We'll copy our heading here. Mostly, I don't really copy this. I have a prompt that will give ChatGPT for it to give me a very long sorry, not here. Yeah, a very long text. So I'll be adding this to my Telegram Telegram channel too. I'm dropping the link in the description. So you carry this to ChatGPT on a new page, then you paste it here, and you're changing the country name here to Rome. So you see it is listing it out, but you have to stop it first. Then you will say make it long without listing. Good. Then make sure you are studying the words. The words have to be like a personal experience. Make it look like a personal experience. Sorry. Make it look like a personal experience. If it doesn't show as a personal experience, it won't make more sense. So you make it longer. Now, as ChatGPT is doing that for us, we'll copy this and head over to our chapter 1 and paste. Now we can decide to increase this one too. Let me say 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Then we'll start writing the body. The body. And the body is this, the words ChatGPT gave to us. So we paste it here. Make sure you clear all extra prompts ChatGPT is giving us. You clear all this. Done. We're done with the heading body. Then we move on to the subtitle. What makes copy all this. Head over to our ChatGPT and paste. So what I do, I number it so ChatGPT doesn't mix them up. Then I say take them one by one, each a different prompt. Then make each very long. So it's going to start off with the number 1. What makes Rome eternal? If we look at it very well, it's not giving a personal story. So I will edit this and say make it a personal experience. Nice. It's giving a personal experience now. So once you copy this, you paste. You paste. make sure you edit it very well to look like a subtitle. So reduce this. What I actually do to make it look more like a subtitle is I change the color to this. Yeah, you can actually make it longer, depends on how you want it to be. Like, I make it longer. I'm just showing you a draft. Then you do the others like that. Now when we're moving on to chapter 2, okay, I don't want the video to be too long. I don't take everything together. So chapter 2, you can just copy from here, copy and paste, then edit chapter 2, then we'll copy this. Now we are not doing it the same way we did for chapter 1. We're not doing the same way. Increase this too. We're doing it differently. So we're copying that one and we're just telling ChatGPT to make a comprehensive story about this. You paste it, make it very long and a personal experience. You said. So you see it started listing again. So you stop it, then say without listing. It will come to a time you actually need for it to list. Maybe you should list some items or some currencies, something like that. But right now we don't need it. We just want to. But you can actually let it list for you. But me, I don't actually need it. Then we're going to paste. Remove this. 9. Paste. Then we're editing. Sorry. We're editing. Clean up all the prompt. Then we're good to go. Then we also do the subtitles like that. Now let's move on to creating the cover. If you have questions, the Telegram link I'm going to add in the description, it will sort out the questions for you. Then let's move into the cover. This is the most critical part because you need it to attract customers to buy the book. Now let's move on to making a cover. So the most important thing you need to have on your book is page number. It's to make you know how many pages you have written on your book. You can decide to put this anywhere, but me, I love putting mine in the middle. And I reduce it to 8. Yeah, you can change the font to anyhow you want it to be like. Then making the cover, I will head over to the last position of my book. It's going to be like 100 pages because I didn't work on everything. So it's going to be like 100 pages, 120 pages, sometimes 200 pages. Depends on how much text you have on your book. So mine is 13 pages, right? So you head over to your browser and you search for bookcow.com. This is what you are going to use to generate a template you're going to use, right? So for every book that all writers use to write travel guide, they were using 5.83.8.27. Keep note of all these numbers because if you put them wrong on the browser here, you're going to be getting an error message when you want to upload the book. Then our book was 13 pages, right? But we're going to put it at 20 pages. If your book is like 180 pages, you're putting it like 190, because when you're translating, the text are increasing or sometimes decreasing. You get to understand that. Then, sorry, showing red. Okay, because it's limited, because it is low. Let me just put that 100 pages. Just showing an example, a draft. Then you put in your email. Let me put in this. You put in your email. Then email. Yeah. So they will send you the templates to your Gmail. So you head over to your Gmail and you will get to see it here. So you click on the PDF and save this to your device. Yes, your device. Now, there's another key element you should notice here. Now you see the full cover size included bleed. The 12.135 times 8.520, you should keep that in mind too. So we head over to our Canva and click on the plus sign. Sorry. We'll click on the plus sign and custom size. You are putting the 12.135 and 8.520. Create a new design. Now we haven't designed our book yet, but we're going to upload the file we saved. Upload it here. Then let's go design our cover. So we're going to be using this resume, the A4 portrait. I'm going to be using it for all our designs. Because I've been using to design, that's why it is at my front page. But if you want to look for it, you slide to your left, your right, sorry. Then click on more. Then you look for the A4. Sorry, resume. Yeah, you see it here. You click on it. Then what I actually do to look for kind of designs I will design, I'll go head over to Pinterest and search for travel guide. Cover. Okay, so it's going to give you a lot of designs. Now you decide on how you're going to design it. You choose the one you feel, okay, yeah, I can actually design this. But let me give you a design I actually use myself. So I'll go to elements and click on and search for grid. Then I will look for this particular grid. This. To make your design look more appealing to customers. Okay. Now we're writing on room. So yeah, searching for room. Photos. Then you start picking. Then let me pick this. Yeah. Look for others. Sorry, same thing. Sorry. Look for other eye-catching things that are in your room. Okay. Can this fit into here? Yes. So let me do for another one. Yeah, let me just put this. Then I'll now put in this shape over here. Color, let me use black. Transparency, I'll reduce the transparency. The style, I'll give it a stroke, and the stroke will have a color named white, so I'm able to see it very well. Then reduce the stroke. Yes. Then I'm going to duplicate this. So my author name will be here. My author name will be down here. And so I'm gonna write Rome travel. No, let me just write Rome first. Should be able to design well. Rome travel guide 2026. So this will be here. Remember, I said you can design it any way you choose to design. So I'm setting my color to white and white. Yes, white. This color to white. Reduce this. Font. Can use any font I choose. Let me use this. Yep, this. Then change this to Roots. Focus on the name. Roots Thomas. Yes, so we'll reduce this too. Now I've gotten our cover. Very, very simple. If you have any questions, you can head over to my Telegram link. I'm going to be dropping in the description. So once this is saved, we head over to our template and upload it here. Okay, upload it here. Yes, so you make sure it doesn't touch the line that is there, the red line. If it touches it, it's going to be giving you an error when you're uploading your book. Then we're putting in a shape. Put this to cover it up first. Then backward. Change the coloring of these two. See that black, or let it follow the book color. Yes. Then we're going to save this as a PDF print. Now you have gotten your book and you have gotten your cover. I'm going to be making a video on how you can actually publish a book on your account. If you have any questions, head over to my Telegram group and ask me any questions. I'll be here to answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe.